Think about the last presentation you sat through. 20 minutes, maybe 30. Slides, talking points, the whole thing. Now, how many of those points do you remember? 2, maybe 3? The speaker was good? Yeah, that's not a you problem. That's a brain problem. Today kicks off a 3-part series here on the Productivity Podcast we're calling Speak Like a Pro. Practical research-backed techniques to make you a more productive and effective communicator in your professional and personal life. In this episode, we're covering the rule of 3, what it is, why your brain is wired for 3 things, what the research says, and how to use the rule of 3 starting today. So, what is the rule of 3? It's a communication principle that says information grouped in 3s is more memorable, more persuasive, and more satisfying to the listener than any other number. 3 is the smallest number needed to create a pattern, and our brains are absolutely wired to latch onto patterns. You've heard it your whole life without realizing it. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Stop, look, and listen. Location, location, location. Even fairy tales run on 3s. 3 little pigs, 3 bears, 3 wishes. There's actually a Latin phrase for this, omni trium perfectum. It means everything that comes in 3s is perfect. But here's the thing. This isn't just a rhetorical trick. There's actually science behind why 3 works. For decades, the commonly accepted idea was that humans could hold about 7 items in short-term memory. You've probably heard that, the magic number 7. Turns out, that number was way too generous. Researcher Nelson Cohen at the University of Missouri published a study in the journal Behavioral and Brain Sciences titled The Magical Number 4 in Short-Term Memory, a Reconsideration of Mental Storage Capacity. What he found after reviewing a wide range of data is that the real limit of our working memory is just 3 or 4 chunks of information, not 7. 3 or 4. That's what your brain can genuinely hold and process at once you strip away any rehearsal tricks and shortcuts. Let that sink in for a second. When you stand up in a meeting and walk through 8 priorities or pack a presentation with 10 takeaways, your audience isn't keeping up. You're not being thorough. You're being forgettable. Now, when you limit your message to 3 core points, you're not dumbing things down. You're working with the way the brain actually operates. And that's what makes you a more productive communicator. Your message actually lands. This is something Matt Abram teaches at Stanford's Graduate School of Business. Matt is a lecturer in strategic communication and author of the book, Think Faster, Talk Smarter, and someone whose public speaking class I actually took at Stanford. One of the frameworks he teaches that stuck with me, and honestly, it's the rule of 3 in action, is called what, so what, now what. You tell your audience what you're talking about, then so what, why it matters to them, then now what, the action they should take. 3 parts, clean, memorable, done. Want to know the best part? You can start using this today. Here are 3 tips to put the rule of 3 to work. 1, pick your 3 before you speak. Before any meeting, presentation, or even an important email, ask yourself, what are the 3 things I need people to walk away with? If you can't get down to 3, your thinking isn't clear enough yet. This step alone will make you sharper. Try it before your next team stand-up or project update. 2, use the what, so what, now what structure. Say you're giving a project update. We're behind on the Q3 launch timeline. That's the what. If we miss it, we lose the holiday window and it impacts revenue. That's the so what. I need approval to bring on 2 or 3 contractors this week. That's the now what. Works for pitches, one-on-ones with your boss, even Slack messages. It keeps you on track and keeps your audience locked in. 3, let go of the rest. This is the hard one. You'll want to squeeze in more because you know more. Fight that urge. If people remember your 3 points, they'll come back to you for more details. If they remember 0 of your 10 points, everyone just wasted their time. The bottom line, the rule of 3 isn't a presentation hack. It's brain science. Your working memory maxes out at 3 or 4 items. The most productive speakers and communicators know this, and they structure everything around it. 3 points, clear, concise, and it actually sticks. Now, this is just the first episode in our Speak Like a Pro series. In part 2 of the series, we're getting into how to think faster and talk smarter when you're put on the spot. Because let's face it, most of the communication that actually matters at work isn't planned. It's the question you didn't see coming, the meeting you got pulled into, the moment everyone turns and looks at you. There's a framework for handling all of that. We'll break it down in the next episode. Your move.